Kia ora anō. Welcome, Mr. Burns. Take a seat. Welcome, Dale. Welcome, Chris. We'll just wait till everybody is settled. Kia ora, ko Janet Hobra toko ingoa. I'm the Deputy Mayor and I'll be taking over for just the next wee while Guru has to deal with something urgent. So we'll carry on with this marathon public speaking time we have today. And next on my list here, I have Chris Claridge from the Kotahitanga Board. Welcome, Chris. Press a button in front of you and a red light. Yep, that's it.
Your Honour, councillors, my name is Chris Claridge. I'm on the board of the Economic Development Kotahitanga Board, and I'd just like to walk you through, just very briefly, just some background, and then talk to today's agenda items. The Kāpiti Coast Economic Development Strategy Plan of 2020 to 2023 was formed with the overarching priority of enhancing the economic well-being of the Kāpiti district for all. Strategy was developed in partnership with iwi, key partners, stakeholders in the community, and our board has been appointed to oversee delivery and help implement this plan. And our purpose, just to give clarity, is to provide a uniform strategic direction for economic activity for the district, to support the growth of a vibrant, diverse economy in order to provide increased opportunity, resilience and well-being for the Kāpiti, for all. And lastly, building trust with our key partners and stakeholders in the district, trust being a central part. So we as a board have been specifically tasked to help develop a district-wide destination plan to support the growth of visitor economy and to assist in the delivery of the Kāpiti Gateway. It's one of the key actions within the plan that we are tasked to assist with the delivery of. And it's been identified as an area to improve that we need to place greater focus on growing and supporting our partnerships with iwi, business and the community, and providing strong leadership, transparency and strengthening communication between groups and building trust. We have been recently appointed to our positions in November last year, and that's when we were given the strategic plan to help implement. The project, when it was initiated, took into account the government's 4 Wellbeing Framework, and I draw to your attention the benefits outlined in section 47 of your papers, which were still relevant today. This is a project which has benefits, which has support, and which can be seen to have economic benefits. There are some questions which have been rightly raised this morning. The board has considered to this date everything placed in front of it and has reached a decision to support the project. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Questions? Councillor Compton.
Thank you for coming in, Chris. It's a nice change to actually be face-to-face rather than tweeting each other to talk about potatoes.
I do wear another hat as my day job is to foster the consumption of potatoes, which are
You'll
good
be
for
glad to
you
know we did have potatoes.
and won't make you fat. Sorry to make a statement.
My question was in relation to you talking about how the board's been tasked to develop and implement a district-wide destination plan, and you said that plan was to support the Gateway. So I guess my question is, given that the destination plan hasn't been developed yet, is the cart in front of the horse?
It's a very good question. The board considered the information that was placed in front of it and are cognizant of a number of issues. However, even given that, the Gateway project has merit and therefore has gained our support. That is relying on the information supplied to us by way of the Price Waterhouse report and various other documents that have been subsequently made public by the council.
Cool. And if I can just ask a follow-up... Actually, no, I'll save it for later. Don't worry.
Anybody else? Councillor Holliday.
Chris, I'm just curious. You had information that was put in front of you. Did you get information, or was information provided by stakeholders, like, I don't know, Chamber, KEDA, or the local advisory group or anything like that at all in regards to your decision-making process?
There was some correspondence that the board received and we were aware, and the chair can talk to the exact reports that we were given. But in terms of undertaking a consultation process, we were reliant on what information was supplied to us.
Thank you.
Anybody else? Otherwise, thank you very much for your submission. Next speaker is Scott Houston, also from the Kāpiti Gateway board. Welcome.
Mr. Mayor. Mr. Mayor.
Councillor Randall.
A point of order, clarification.
Yes.
Rule 14.1. It says there, speakers, no more than 2 speakers can speak on behalf of an organisation during public speaking time. 14.1.
We've already had 2 representatives who are on the Economic Development Board, and they spoke as part of that. And
That's
now
right.
we've had Chris Claridge, now we've got Scott. I presume we've also got several other members of the ED board speaking in their role as ED board members.
If you're not wanting to listen to them, or do you?
I was merely going to talk about the ecological benefits of the project, but I think we all understand that. The stream, the building, biosecurity.
Point of order, Mr. Mayor.
Hang on a moment.
Would you like me to sit down?
Yep. Very good point. Good point.
So,
Can I ask for a clarification?
Councillor McCann.
If people are unaware of who else is speaking and they realise someone else on their board is speaking, can they not speak as a private person with that information?
No.
There is a speaking list.
There is a split, but it hasn't been shared.
Speak with us.
I think. Hold on. Look, I think the point of order is well taken. And I would like the councillors to see whether you want to hear from the Economic Development Board that we appointed. I'm not asking the public, I'm just asking the councillors for that.
I have a question.
Hold on. Oh, I'll allow your question. Is it pertinent to what we are?
Yes, we are. So I don't think any of us councillors have seen the speaking list, and so I'm just wondering how many other speakers are speaking on behalf of the board? Please.
I mean, that's exactly right. If you want to stick to the standing orders, the public speaking time will be 30 minutes. And, and I've been quite liberal because some of the speakers have been repeating what the others have been saying. I've got to stuck down on that. So all I'm asking is, do we want, been quite liberal. The only area that I've not been liberal on is when people start either criticizing stuff or being disrespectful. Apart from that, I'm wanting to let this run so people have a chance to listen to everything that they can.
So it's not the last person.
No. Yeah. No. Two more after him. So, Councillor McCann.
Through you, Mr. Mayor, if the people to speak have got substantially new points, whether for or against, I know as a councillor I want to hear that. If they are repeating the same message from the board, then I would agree with Councillor Bernie that we don't need to hear from them, but it's not, Bernie Randall, sorry, that's not information that I have.
I think that, I've run this in a manner to allow people to speak. And I want to stick to that. And I take your point, Councillor McCann, and previously when I was speaking on the issue of the protocols around the speakers, I said you can self-regulate by ensuring that you don't repeat it, previous speakers' points. So I will keep to that, and I'm going to overrule your point of order, Mr. Randall.
On what grounds are you overruling the point of order? Are you temporarily suspending standing orders? Because if you're doing that, you need a 75% majority of council.
Well, somebody could then currently say that the is gone over 30 minutes and then we need to stop.
So that's not actually in standing orders, the time limit on, and I'm just looking at it just before, there's no time limit specified in standing orders for public speaking time. There's time limits for the individual time you can speak for, a person can speak for, but there's no 30-minute cap on it. So that's not in the standing order, so it can go on as long as it wants.
Right. Okay. I did tell the chief executive that if there is any point that's under contest, I will adjourn for us to have a discussion. So right now I'm going to adjourn this until we have a discussion amongst ourselves on this matter. Okay, so that's my ruling now. Chief Executive.
Great.